Hey, whoa, where am I? Yes, hello, ComicsGate. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to my my show that no one knows about yet. It's been on for like 4 weeks now. It's my fault trying to get the word out, and I need to advertise more. I need to do better marketing, but that's okay right now. Let's have some fun. Let's let's go ahead and bring on our guests. Oh yeah, by the way, hey, Frost Comics, he's here. Hey, good morning, chat. Hey, it's Quantum Age Comics. Hello, hello. We got some fun. We're going to have our guest here, Jared, come on in. And we also got some blast from the past of CG, so we'll talk about that later. Here you guys, round of applause to Frost Comics.
Yes.
Woo!
Thank you for having me on.
Hey, you're welcome. Welcome to my ill-prepared Hello ComicsGate.
Well, that is the tradition of comic book live streaming, right? Yeah.
It's like I'm good at actually putting pages together, layouts and stuff. When it comes to YouTube marketing and internet, well, boy, do I have a lot to learn.
Yeah, I'm still kind of learning all that myself. I'm still learning everything, but I'm definitely learning that as well. So I can't stand in judgment.
That's cool. I had this new mic set up. You've noticed that I had this one mic here. I gotta check. I think I had my stuff muted at but I'm gonna check. I'm gonna try this out later. It
Yeah.
lights up when it's
Oh,
on.
that's fun. Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
cool.
cool. Yeah.
It's nice space age material.
Right.
Not,
Yeah.
you know.
That's how you know you're a real streamer if it's
I
got
know,
RGB,
right?
right?
I'm
Yeah.
not some guy with some gaming module
Right.
headset.
Yeah. 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 Exactly.
I don't even play games. I'd used
It
to.
does remind me of the Switch, though. With the
Oh, has that?
yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
different
because it's got
colors
the
on it?
because like the Switch was sold with like a red and a blue. So I look at that and I think that's like he's like invoking Nintendo right now. Yeah.
Man, I'm not rich enough to have Switch. Not
I'm
yet.
not rich enough to have a Switch 2. I do have a Switch.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
How old is Switch? Is that about a year old or so?
the Switch 2 I think is came out this year. Switch,
Okay.
the original Switch, I think that came out in 2016 or 17. That
Oh,
one's been out a
geez.
while. Yeah.
8 years ago. I did
Yeah.
not realize it.
Yeah, they're still Nintendo's still supporting it, I think, for a little bit longer. They usually do this transition period where they support the old stuff while they're trying to get people acclimated to the new stuff too.
Hmm.
And I think that still in that period where they're kind of supporting both because I love Metroid because I'm old. And so I'm excited for the next Metroid game, and they're going to sell it on the original Switch. Thankfully, I don't have to buy a new Switch
Oh,
for Metroid.
good.
Yeah,
That's expensive, man. That's like
yeah, it
what?
is.
Like
Oh,
500
like
bucks or
yeah, it's
so?
$400, $500 for consoles usually. Yeah,
God.
like cheap PCs.
Yeah, you got a mortgage to pay, you got
Yeah,
bills, all that stuff.
yeah.
You gotta put some money away from game modules, stuff like
Exactly.
that.
You sell blood and stuff to save up.
Yes, donate blood. You can't make
Yeah,
money.
yeah. Especially if you're trying to do a hobby like comic books, right? So
Stick it in my arm. I have this
yeah,
comic I want to buy on Fund My Comic or Indiegogo or whatever.
right.
Stick it in.
Exactly.
I'll stay for an hour, make my $350 or whatever you guys put.
Exactly. Yeah. Anything that you can just recreate like that, just yes,
Yes.
throw it
I have
into the
I
sale.
got I have to mow 5 more yards so I can buy the big box from Black Riding Hood too.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
How about that Black Riding Hood too, man? That's like
Yeah, man.
John Malin's
Tremendous
killing
start.
it. Holy
Yeah.
criminy. It catches fire, but let's see if we can catch fire with Morningstar Chronicles today. Dag.
Well, it's we're only 2 away from 30, which for me is huge, so that's really
Oh
exciting.
yeah. Hey, what's up, Mike? Mike, what day am I on your show? Am I on October 12th? Mike Walters? I
Thanks for
forget
sharing
what.
the stream, Mike. Appreciate that.
Thanks for sharing, sir. Thank you, Mike. I'm not doing enough of that. I need to do more sharing. I'm
Yeah,
not
you gotta
sharing enough.
bother people with
I need
sharing
to
so
bother
much, right?
people.
Yeah.
That's why I bother people on Twitter. I've been
Yeah.
bothering. I'm not really bad at bothering people. I try not to be a total, you know,
Yeah.
annoying
Yeah, I
YouTuber.
also kind of I don't know how to balance like, okay, what's pushing too much where I'm annoying, and then what's
Yeah.
pushing just enough so that people are like, oh, okay, I'm not sure.
I'm on Sunday, October 5th with Mike Walters, the Mic Stand. Where we have he has
That's
a
a great
show,
name for a show. That's
the
awesome.
Mic Stand.
Yeah,
It
that's
is,
good.
and
I
it's
like that.
cool. We read we're reading like Golden Age comics from
Nice.
different publishers, especially well, it's a MLJ, sometimes Old Timely, and other companies. But
Yeah.
yeah, okay, good. I need I don't know if I'm off that day. Holy crap! I gotta check back with you, Mike. I gotta check my work schedule. I'm pretty sure I am.
Have any
I'm
PTO
on.
you can burn just in case? Like,
Yeah, I have plenty
I
of
gotta
that.
go. Yeah, there
I,
you
I
go.
got I have like 86 hours of vacation time and
Hmm.
about 80 hours of personal time off, so I'm good.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
I can
Saving that up
schedule.
for a rainy day.
Yes,
Yeah.
it'll be raining plenty, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The
I
extra
used to do
stuff.
that too, though. I would always use it all like in one like spurt, or like get at least a week, if I
I
could.
I remember my supervisor a few years ago saying, "Man, I tell you, this is weird. Me asking you, you really got to use that PTO time, man. You
Yeah, I
got to
know.
use that vacation hours. You're gonna lose that next year." I went, all right, I'll do that. That's like the best request ever.
Yeah, I know, right?
You
Yeah.
need to take some time off.
Yes. Well, and whenever they get like panicky, like,
Yeah,
well, I don't want you using it at this time. Like, you need to use it. Like, it's not about when it's convenient for you or when you want to. I need you to use it now because,
you
like,
got to use it now.
I need to know you're going to be working this period of time, this quarter.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. I could take a week off to do live streaming and promote and
There you
get
go.
some pages done or whatever.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
is your project completely finished, like artwork and stuff, or
Yeah.
pretty cool?
Actually,
Let me go and bring it up.
yeah,
Maybe
so
I'll
the
share.
the proof, the physical proof showed up a couple weeks ago, and I approved it. I think I got the approval in last week. So
Cool.
everything is done, and they should be working on it and shipping it over to me.
Wow.
Once I've got it in hand, I'm going to go ahead and start mailing it out. I wanted to. Originally, it was going to be a shorter campaign, and we were going to end around, I think, 21, 22 backers. And I
Oh,
had a couple people ask me to extend it another month, which is great that we did, because we got up to 28, which is awesome. But I
yeah.
didn't want to, for anyone who backed it early, I didn't want them to have to wait longer. So I went ahead and just ordered some extras, beyond the just the quantity that we needed for the backers. So that way, because I do plan to have it as a complimentary item for people who want to catch up for the next comic next year. And I haven't yet. I will hopefully be able to get into some conventions and stuff like that. I'm trying to, like, it's really difficult to kind of branch out to do all this different stuff when you're also trying to adjust to like big changes in your like personal life. Like,
Yeah.
I started writing comics right when my second child was born. And
Holy
so
mackerel.
like I'm adjusting to all of this stuff at the same time and trying to figure out how to like keep all the plates spinning.
Yeah.
So it can be tricky to to figure out how to do that. So trying to figure out when to do conventions and which conventions are like feasible for me and everything, it's very new to me. So I'm still learning a lot of like a lot actually of everything.
Oh, that's good. I
Yeah.
would go to those smaller conventions that doesn't have a ton of freaking not those voice actors.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
plenty of ones of those hot babes with cosplayers,
Well, of
to
course.
attract
Yeah.
attention. Get one at your table and bring it over here
That's
so you
what I
can
need
tell
to do.
folks.
Yeah. Get some
Yeah.
foot traffic over there. Yeah.
I plan
Yeah.
on hiring a girl to dress up as Fembat. I got to develop the costume first and then find the actress or model
Yeah.
to do that sort of thing and then pay her. And then she up there, with her bulletproof knockers, try to
There
lead
you go.
people to my table and sell books. And
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
The problem, I have no idea what the going rate would be for hiring a cosplay
I
person.
hired
Yeah.
back in 1999. Oh God, way back when.
Yeah.
I had a book called Executor slash Femme Fatale. It's a flip book. I,
Yeah.
I produced it around 1996. So my company's like just almost 30 years old.
Wow,
But I hired
congrats.
three actresses, $100 each,
Hmm.
and we had the costumes made. It cost more to produce the costumes, and that and then get my money back. I didn't really get, I just paid out the nose,
Yeah,
and but back then costumes weren't as expensive as they are now.
true.
But I got a good deal, like three costumes for like $500,
That is good. Yeah.
which is 1999 prices, and then hired the three actresses, which is 100 each, and so that's $800 in the hole.
The
I
trick
think,
is
yeah,
you gotta like get people to cosplay characters with like the most boring designs possible,
yeah,
and then just rely on it being an attractive woman in like an outfit,
yes, that's how you do it.
Yeah, most affordable option.
I had these outfits are really cool. They're simple, but yet had some detail to them.
Yeah.
It's simple enough. The colors were primary colors on one, and then just a singlet stretch suit for the cat character Caracal, and then I
Mm.
had a headpiece airbrushed, and then the piece with the Caracal's outfit with like this old biker painter. He paid a lot
Nice.
of hired him to do some of that, paid him some money, and it was cool. It's a cool experience, and it was like early cosplay before it was actually huge and popular.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, I love telling those stories, those old stories. Like
I
it's cool.
did a little, like, I only went to 2 conventions, but I did do a Hawkeye cosplay for 2 conventions right around the height of the
Really?
Avengers, and that was fun. But I didn't I like I took a shortcut because I can't like actually sew or leather craft or anything like that, so I just had to buy my costume. But
Yeah.
I did put together a good costume, and it got a really good reaction from the other fans, so I had a lot of fun doing it.
Awesome.
I even had I had the two that I remember most is that there was a girl who was cosplaying as like Steve Rogers, and it was
Oh,
when Stan Lee was at the convention actually,
oh,
and
wow.
so I can't remember what, but she ran up to me and she pointed at some like DC Comics display, and she
Uh,
said, like, "With this cannot stand. We can't have DC Comics here right in front of the All Father Stan Lee." And we just kind of had some banter about that back and forth, and that was funny. And then I had another, like a little girl, actually. This is like the cutest thing in the world. At the other convention, she stopped me and she said, "I always cheer for you when I watch Avengers." And I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate it. Let me
oh
know to help I
yeah,
forget."
man,
So
that's
that was
cool.
awesome. So yeah, those I had some
Wow.
really fun experiences doing cosplay.
Yeah, I cosplayed as the Executor at that one with it was an Oregon convention, and I think it was Eugene, Oregon.
Yeah,
God, 1999 in February. I remember the date there, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. We had some pictures. People had their pictures made with
yeah,
the models, and I sold some books in here and there, and yeah, it's cool. It's pretty cool. I like to do that again.
yeah.
You know,
It would be cool.
at these small.
Hopefully, as my kids grow up, they'll get, they'll be nerds like me, and we can all go to guess, make it a family thing, and then I can say,
Yes.
"Oh, well, I'm just spending time with my kids."
Yeah. An excuse so I could dress
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
It's
That
like
would be great.
Halloween all over, but more
Right,
for
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Just
yeah.
you pay for the treats instead of getting them from door to door.
Yeah, exactly. Pay at the door and you
Yeah,
go
exactly. Pay at the door, pay at the
and
stand, pay
buy
it.
some
Yeah,
comics and
yeah. Pay
have
for
have
the signature. Yeah.
yeah, get your picture made with the creator or voice
Right.
actor
Yeah.
or whatever.
I was trying to. I think I can't remember where I have it hung up. I did get. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
That
It was a convention. I've got it here in my office, but there was a convention where Chuck Norris was there. I got
oh yeah.
I got a Chuck Norris signature too. That was fun.
Cool. Did you get a
Yeah.
picture with him?
Yeah, actually I did.
Cool.
And but I actually I got 2 signatures because one of the signatures I got was for it was my dad loved Walker Texas Ranger. So
Oh
I
yeah.
brought like a Walker box set and I got him to sign that as like a gift to my dad. So
Nice.
yeah, it was cool. It just happened to be there the day the year I was going. I was like, well, that's perfect.
Cool is that,
Yeah.
man? I met Chuck Norris while I was in the Navy at the early '90s.
Yeah.
He flew in on F-18, landed. I was on the USS Nimitz at the time, and he landed on the flight deck there. And the people wanted to go around, shake his hand and stuff.
Yeah.
He was walking around with the crew and stuff, and I was on the opposite side. Walked there, and I did a karate stance, and he did a karate stance. And then we like smiled and we shook hands. It was cool. That's an
That's
awesome.
awesome. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a great story.
this
Oh,
is
so
so
cool.
cool. Yeah, man. Chuck Norris at 85, still kicking ass and
Yeah,
taking
man.
names.
Yeah.
Woo!
I think it's cool when you have a guy like that who he portrayed so much of what, you guys, like, in the military would do. So
Yeah,
having him actually, like, really care about it and do stuff like that is really awesome.
it is, man.
Yeah.
I wish more actors would do that, but I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not holding my breath on these.
No, I wouldn't either. You'd
You
turn
wouldn't expect Pedro
purple.
Pascal doing that.
No,
No,
I would not expect that at all. No. No, I would not.
they go, la di da, hi boys.
I'm
You want a photo
sure
right
I'm
there?
sure he would do a photo op with
Yeah,
Zelensky, but probably not
yeah.
any actual Ukrainian troops. No.
No, no, I'm afraid not. Yeah, Zelensky, he paid
Yeah.
20 million for his house in the UK
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with our money.
He's
What?
very invested in the future of his country. That's why
Yeah,
he bought real
what a
estate
yeah, what a
in
jerk.
United
Ugh.
Kingdom.
The United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yes, not his home. No, his hometown, his home country's getting bombed by. Yeah,
Yeah, you can't
that
buy
guy.
you can't make investments during
You
during
can't
a
make
war. Yeah.
the best of
Yeah.
Ukraine. No, it's going to get bombed next week.
Exactly.
Can't
You
do that.
can't buy anything here. It's crazy.
You got a really cool campaign here. You got a really
Thank you.
simple one. So there's 28
Really
backers,
straightforward.
$527 raised in a month, yet 52,700%. I don't know how to get the percentage. It's weird.
Well, it's really, I mean, it's kind of a joke, really, because
Yeah.
you set the goal, and so
Oh, it's
the
that dollar.
yeah, I just set it at $1
Oh,
because I didn't know, I really didn't know what to expect as far as like backers and everything, because originally I did it as just as strictly as a PDF campaign to get people to care about the book, and enough people liked the story that they read, or they were interested in reading it but they don't do digital comics, that
uh,
reached out to me, that's why I did the campaign, because people either really liked it or they really wanted to check it out and they refused to read digital comics.
yeah,
So that's why I did the campaign. And because I had some not success, that's not the wrong word. I had some physical copies that I did, but I just did like a lower quality print, like a minimum, just to give to, like, family, my parents, my sister, my in-laws, things like that, to say, look, I did it, like,
yeah,
say, hey, but then I like I said, I had a couple of people who were like, I really loved it, I'd love to own it, and other people say, I would like to read this, but I refuse to because I hate digital comics. I was like,
yeah.
all right, fair enough. So I figured, okay, if I get like 10 backers, this would be amazing, So I just put it at a buck, because, what the heck. But yeah, we're almost to 30, which is awesome.
Wow,
And that's a great start. That's a really great start to have that many people interested in the
it
book.
is
And the $500, I didn't expect to get to 500. I'm delighted that we got to
cool.
500.
Yeah,
All of it just went to, paying my artist, because I'm just a writer. But it
yeah,
all
I
went to
got
art production and printing and stuff like that.
you. Yeah,
Everything as far as like the comic, it just, it's just something I do because I love storytelling and I want to tell stories, and I want to, like, pay artists to do it. I don't want to try to find, like, shortcuts or do anything like that. Like, I want someone who can collaborate with me and, work on a
yeah,
story. And yeah, it's just what I really love to do. And having so many people interested in it and being able to get as much backing as I did get on just the comic, and the, like, because I'm going to try to do tiers. Like, I'm not, I mean, I know that we're very much in a niche of a niche as far as like indie comics and everything, and I know
yeah,
that, like, our community loves, like, variants and extras, and, like, so that's
yeah,
stuff that I do want to do, but, like, this comic was done, so it was just the comic, and I wanted to give a little something extra, which was the bookmark. But
yeah,
in the future, like the next campaign I want to do for next year, I'm going to have, like, way more stuff that people can back if they want to. They can get, draw me in. They can be drawn in as a character. I'll have some of those slots. I'll have variant covers. I'll have bundles, and like there'll be lots of different stuff.
Cool.
But having as many people back and get this much funding with just a $10 comic with the shipping was pretty great. So I'm
That's
really
nice.
I'm really happy with that.
That's very cool. Yeah, $10. Make it holler.
Yeah, yeah. And it's 28 pages total, but it's 22 pages of story.
Hmm.
2 pages like a really cool pinup kind of splash page that jumps off the page there too. So
Yeah,
it's got some pretty good content for $10.
that's really good, man. Yeah, it's a full color.
Full color.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. How cool.
Yeah, the original run that I did, I've been using. I don't really hold anything close to the vest. I've been using Comics Wellspring for their print, and they've got really good customer service.
Yeah,
That their basic comic, their basic tier. No shade against anyone who uses that, but it felt like it could be a little bit nicer. So
yeah,
for the people who have actually backed, because it's not, I'm not just giving it out. People who actually are giving me money, I went up like a tier on their the paper quality and the cardstock. It
yeah.
feels really nice. I'm really happy with the slight improvement that we went with versus the original. So I think that everyone who gets it will be like, oh yes, it's a nice comic. So I think I
That's
like it.
cool. Hey, give us a synopsis. What's this story about?
Oh yeah, so this is a kind of a blending of gritty vigilantism with sort of supernatural mystery. So you have a character that's you think of your street level heroes like Daredevil or Batman or Nightwing, named Ghost, or at least the press calls him Ghost. He's an average, very highly competent, well trained guy, but he's an average guy. And he has a one-man war that he wages against human trafficking, drug trafficking, and gun trafficking, specifically in the city of Ashcroft. So the press has nicknamed him the Ghost of Ashcroft because he seems to hit and then disappear. So
Oh,
he's been waging a war against the Bratva, the cartels, lots of other people who have little inroads into the city that have been involved in the various types of trafficking and criminal activities. And he's figured out that there's this mysterious blonde woman that he's seen over and over again.
is this
That
one right?
Yes, there you go. If you scroll down, you'll see her
Oh, it's a
her
car.
little car. Yeah, her
That's
big
right.
reveal.
Oh, this one.
And yeah, and her name is Saska. It's Sauska. I named her in 2021, which
It's
I
almost like
usually.
Saska, huh?
Yeah. So Saska's who has been around since before
Before
any
the Saska
hiring.
sisters.
Um, Saska is connected, and he's not quite sure how, but she seems to be able to make people um, work against their best interests, and he thinks that it might have something to do with some sort of chemical agent. He's just not quite sure, but he finds out when he encounters her that she's actually superhuman, and it kind of teases in this element of where maybe there's superpowers or maybe there's something different about these other people. And so she's connected to the Bratva. So you've got a little bit of gritty vigilantism, and then you got a little bit of where do superpowers come from, that will hopefully intrigue readers and make them want to find out more.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So have you approached the Saska sisters and give her you, you probably wouldn't want
um
that. You probably wouldn't want
I
that.
I think I maybe have tweeted at him once or twice, but not about this. It was
Maybe,
mostly
maybe like
asking.
especially about this one. Is her name Saska? I'm like, oh, they'll be like, oh, cool, and they'll like buy a couple of issues or whatever. Yeah.
Maybe. I just don't know. I don't know. She doesn't have a twin sister, so I don't know if that would be a
Oh,
thing or
that's right.
not.
Yeah, that'd
That's
be
the thing.
two of them, like the double
Right.
the
Yeah.
twins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
So,
no, it's me. No, that's me.
right.
They'll
Yeah.
fight over the character. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
I think she's probably more evil than the Saska sisters, but I mean
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know their hearts. Hard to say, but she is unrepentantly wicked. So
Oh,
she
that's
is
cool.
a very bad babe for sure.
That's really hard to draw a car with the doors lined up like that, in my opinion. That's wild. It's kind of inverted, but it's close to the windshield. Like,
Yeah.
did, he had to use. I would. I would definitely. I mean, did he use? I'm sure he did had some resources to
Oh,
draw that.
that is a specific. I don't remember which one. I have to check my email. That is a
Yeah.
car that he personally loves, and he very much wanted to make sure that he got that car as accurately as he could to the
Yeah.
actual car because he loves that car, that
He did a
specific
good
model.
job though.
Yeah.
I can hardly ever draw cars, but this one's a good one.
Well, I definitely can't. That's why I hired
He's
Martin.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not bitching about it. I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
it's kind of wild with the door like that, but I'm sure it looks like that when you in a photograph. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen some wild doors on some, like
Yeah.
I always think of the DeLorean, of course, because, Back to the Future, but the way
Yeah.
that it would open up and everything. But there's so many other wild doors styles and everything for like the really exotic, nice cars that, yeah, when I see those, it's just, I'm like, whoa, okay, cool.
I got to try drawing that by freehand and not using any. I'm sure he did it by freehand, right? I mean, with pencil or
I think he did. I know that he
digital.
references. I mean, I know he uses like model references, like in photographs
Yeah.
and stuff. But I think that I think he did it by freehand,
Yeah.
because I know he does for everything else that he does. Because I've seen the pencils and the thumbnails and everything.
Yeah. That's cool. I'm sure he does it some color. Does he do the coloring as well or
No, the coloring is by a lovely young woman named B. B's
B?
done B Navarro. She's
Ah,
done a lot of like indie work. So she hasn't done like, like Marvel or anything.
right.
Which no shade against her, but she's done a lot of work with like smaller people,
Yeah.
mostly on Kickstarter. She's done a lot of work with Tyler Carpenter, a lot of
Okay.
work with Nicholas Mueller, and she's done some work for other comics groups that I wasn't entirely familiar with.
Hmm.
But I saw her; she listed them on her artist page. So I was like, I looked it up, and I was like, well, I'll give her credit for that.
What's up,
Hey, Omer, how's it going, man?
Omer Glitch? Hey, hey, vote for Omer on his contest. I think it's still going on.
Let me
Hey,
find it.
Omer, send the link in the chat for your contest.
Yes, please
He's
do.
he's on that contest along with John Apple. Him and Apple are like neck and neck in winning. And
Yeah.
he has this motto. He goes, "We will win." When I say we, I mean me.
That does seem to be the way that that's usually referenced, right? Yeah.
That's great, man. Yeah, vote for Omer Garcia the third.
Oh, he did win. Hey,
You won.
congratulations.
It worked, Omer. That's right. Congratulations to Omer Glitch.
That's
He
awesome.
won. That's cool, man. Yeah, he gets the prize. He'll be live streaming. I think today's Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow on the Hump Day show with Omer
Nice.
Glitch. So yeah,
That's
catch
cool.
that tomorrow. He'll fill you in, and
Awesome.
yeah, it'll be a good show. So, yeah. What kind of car is that, by the way?
Let me see if I can find it. He told me what it was, but it was months ago, and I can't remember cars to save
Same,
my
yeah.
life.
Yeah, I have to figure out what that is. This is a cool look. I mean, I backed it my coffee
Yes,
sometime
and
when
I
I
appreciate that, by the
got
way.
it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks. That's absolutely. So I think a nice there. And
It might be a Lotus. Let me see.
no, is it a lotus? It's got to be a red lotus. Looks like a lotus. It's like pretty cool. So Frost Comics. Frost Comics. Is this your first project, or have you done other projects before this?
So this is my first solo project. So I have a really weird path to how I got here. I
Nice.
started out with just being a I guess kind of like a new fan. I've liked comics, I've liked superheroes, I've liked, nerdy stuff in general for a very long time. That's not anything new to
Right.
me. But in 2021, 2020-ish, around this time, I was really, and I mean, I still am, but I became very disillusioned with like mainstream media. And I felt like the
Yes.
storytelling really took a big dive as far as quality. Like I was a big MCU fan, and then in game forward, I was just like, this is just sliding downhill fast, and it was
Yeah.
just like sort of just one of the many problems that I had with so many different types of media. So I wanted to find something like new, like an actual alternative. And so I started to try to follow a lot of different people on Twitter. Back then, it was Twitter still. I was following a lot of different people on Twitter to learn about their projects, learn about their comics, and just kind of like see, okay, what's out there that will give me something different. And so one of the people I was following did a kind of like a writer's call, like an open call for people to send in scripts that for characters that he wanted to start like a superhero universe for. And I figured, well,
Right.
I like writing, so what the heck? I have nothing to lose. And I sent in a script, and he loved the script so much that he wanted to keep me on and write for him. So this was, I don't know. He's kind of like, I don't think too many people know who he is. His name's Ron Christian. His project is called Paragon Prime, but he wanted me to
Ah,
write a character called Runaround, which is like a speedster version for his comic. But the problem is that with Ron, and I'm still on good terms with Ron, no burn bridges or anything. I have said this to him that his eyes were bigger than his appetite. So he was like
yeah.
getting all these people to like come together and work for him and stuff, but he wasn't really there yet as far as like project management and being able to put together, actual multiple books, much less one book. So
Right.
that did not stop me from having like the writing itch though. So I was still trying to figure out, okay, I really just wanted to write comics, and I was really hoping that he would like have his stuff together and I could just write comics for him. That didn't turn out. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to do it myself, right? So I started the
Yeah.
Frost Comics channel. I made Frost Comics like my thing, and I started working towards doing a this solo project. And so while I was working on this, I've been like getting to know people like you and all these different people that are in comics, and just
Yeah.
networking and making friends and getting to know people, like asking people, okay, well, who do you use for printing, who do you use for coloring, who do you use for, and just kind of learning about the community and kind of getting to know people and everything. And so I spent a year, 2 years really doing that. And then around 2022, that's when I got to know, thank you, Omer. That's when I got to know Luke Stone.
Cool.
And so
Yeah.
Luke,
Look.
he's a super cool dude. He was so
Yeah.
nice to me. And we were in a group chat that went south, as they often do. And Luke being Luke, was like, okay, look, this group chat was crazy. Who cares? Let's take something and make it positive. And so he
Yes.
decided to start this anthology project, and we all wrote like little stories to put into a big anthology. And I
Okay.
got to write a story called Super Guy, which Super Guy will return. Super Guy was a hero that was part of Charlton Press, and then when DC bought all of their characters, they
Yeah.
owned Superman. So they thought, well, we're not going to waste money on Super Guy. And so
Yeah.
Super Guy fell into public domain. So the
Oh.
theme of the anthology we did was to bring a public domain character out of the public domain and do our own twist on it. And I
Okay.
chose Super Guy. My
Uh,
idea was, instead of being like Super Guy, he's a normal superhero like he was, I decided, okay, instead of doing this sliding timeline thing, I'm going to say that he's just like 80 years old now, because it's been like 60 years since he had a comic book. So
nice.
the idea was to make an old man superhero where it's like a little bit of like One Punch Man, a little bit of Mr. Magoo, a little bit of, just kind of like a really funny parody superhero comic. And everyone that's read it has loved it, I'm happy to say.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, out of Obscurity was the name of the anthology, and that one went out digitally to backers a few weeks ago, and
Yeah.
Luke is working on getting the print run completed to send to the physical backers.
Yeah.
But I was still working on Morningstar
Mhm.
on my own. So my it kind of happened simultaneously, like where I finished Super Guy really early, but because of the nature of anthology projects,
Yeah.
it kind of got like stuck in limbo. And so Super Guy kind of came out.
Nice.
Thank you, Homer. I actually
Does.
I am gonna bring Super Guy out as a if you know, I'm sure you guys know Elliot with Ominous.
Yeah.
So like,
Elliot Rodriguez.
yeah,
Yeah.
so he had it's not quite an ash can, it's more like a proof of concept is what he called it. So I'm
Okay.
going to do something really similar, because I've got my Super Guy short story, and I've got I'm going to do a proof of concept where you've got the short story, you've got some like Sunday funnies, comic strip gag comics in there. You got art, concept art, and I'm going to do like an action adventure comic that goes with it. So it's a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to put out, I'm hoping next year, early next year. I've got most of the book done, and I think it'll just be a lot of fun and a good way of like introducing Super Guy to everyone beyond just like the anthology, the Out of Obscurity backers. So I want to do like equal parts comedy adventure and also like, serious dramatic exciting action, so it's a little, I like to do both. I have fun with both. So
That's cool, man. I think
yeah.
there should be more anthology books, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because the Golden Age, they started out that way with your main
Hmm.
character, like having 10 or 12 pages of main character, then 8 pages of other characters here and there.
Exactly.
It's being a 64-page book for 10 cents.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not 10 cents anymore.
Right. Yeah. Very unfortunately. Yes.
It's like 10.99 or whatever you
Right.
want
Yeah,
or
exactly.
more.
Yeah.
$25 for this, and yeah, maybe
$25 for 10
a
pages. Yeah.
yeah. Maybe 64 pages for that price
Yeah.
because you're helping the artist out and the
Yeah.
creators and stuff. God knows. I mean, if it ever got back to newsstands again, I mean, these comic creators probably won't hardly make a nickel
I
on some of
know.
these books.
Yeah.
You
You'd
know,
have to like no, I,
so
I agree. I
let's
agree with you.
call
I
it
agree with you,
volume.
Homer. Yeah, I need to
Yeah,
learn how to draw. I definitely do. And because you're right, I will be broke as a joke if I'm a writer. That's why I have to like take all of the
yeah.
like I don't make any money on this, obviously, because it
Just
all
a writer.
goes back to our production. It's all to pay very talented people who can
Oh yeah.
do the pretty things with their hands that I can't do.
That's true. I mean, some people can't draw, and that's okay, man. If you can write a good story, you're pretty much
Yeah.
halfway there.
Yeah, I think it is important to be
Yeah,
able to tell a good story. I mean, like
it
it
is.
really is a symbiotic sort of relationship between writers and artists because I mean, if you
Yeah,
can do both, the symbiosis is still there because you just have to you have to, be a symbiote with both sides. You're just both sides, but you
yeah,
can have beautiful art and that's what brings people in. But there's
yes,
lots of books where if people don't have a compelling story or characters, a lot of people won't come back even though the art's really good.
yeah.
So I definitely think it is very important for someone to be a good writer, even if it's not somebody like me. It can still be an artist. It's just actually have a good story for your beautiful art.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have a little both. It's
Hmm.
it's it's it's
I
cool.
definitely lucky. Yeah.
I started out just drawing, and then I've read a ton of comics, and I started with newspaper strips, and then the comics, and
Hmm.
I started just developing my own stories and just drawing. I've been doing that for like years since I was a kid, and
Yeah.
started this early, and I was fortunate enough to do that. But yeah, if only we made money like lawyers, that'd be cool.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird. No, that's a great point. One Punch Man did start out with the
Yeah,
writer drawing it himself, and he was famously not very good.
yeah,
But it was like he was his that's the thing that was so unique and interesting about his is that he got such a following that like loved the characters and loved the concept so much that like
yeah.
he had people who were like, man, that's so cool. I want to
Right,
draw it and make it like a, professional looking and everything. So it
right.
seems like to the point that you just kind of touched on, it seems like there's this very interesting leap where we go from comics are like a very expensive passion project
Mhm.
to like then you can sort of pay for it itself, and then if you get caught it's like they're to the moon, if like it catches
Yeah.
fire, which is crazy to think about. But it's like, how do you bottle that? I don't know. But if
Oh,
we can
yeah,
figure it
you
out.
make sure you bottle that lightning, securely and tightly and use it when you need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, One Punch was such a great idea that it had to become great. Yeah, you're
I
right.
it, it really is, and I love One Punch Man as a series, and I feel like it's kind of a different take on Superman in a way
Yeah,
because like Superman's stories, like he's invincible, right? He's Superman, so like a lot of the stories, a lot of the best stories, at least I think, are about how you write around this invincible, like godlike character and his morality and everything. And so, in
Yeah.
a similar way, Saitama isn't really the focus in a lot of cases of his stories. It's all about what's happening around him. Like, how does
Mm,
Genos deal with it? How do the other S tier heroes deal with it? How does, in the first arc when he fights Barros, how does he, or Boros, sorry, how does Boros deal with it when he thinks that he's the ultimate being, only to be smacked hard by the reality of Saitama? Like, that's the story. That's what One Punch Man is like really about, is the essence of the series.
yeah, I haven't read One Punch Man yet. I mean, is it? Do they have like an omnibus or a collection of One Punch
I think that they've got the first arc probably collected.
Man? Okay.
There's lots of different ways that you can check it out. I mean, I like it a lot. I think that you probably would like it if you like the way that the story has sounded to you.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say it definitely is Japanese. Like, it's
Yeah.
definitely manga, it's definitely anime. So, like, I think that it's got a crossover appeal more so than some, because like, my wife loves it, and
Yeah.
she's not really an anime person. She's
Okay.
not really a manga person.
Uh,
But it is, I think it does have a good crossover appeal for people who don't like traditional Japanese stories.
yeah.
And I think that they would really enjoy it.
Omer also said it's weird that we're turning to manga for this sense of new inspiration when they're taking ideas from American comics. Crazy
It is.
postmodernism in effect. Yeah, that's a good point. That
Yeah,
really is.
it's I really think that's an amazing point. And especially, like, when I look at my work, like what I mentioned with Super Guy, and I don't want to dwell on Super Guy too much yet. I definitely
Yeah,
want to bring him back out, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to do that book. But, like, with Super Guy, like, the whole point of it was to lean on the stuff that I loved, and that includes, exactly like he said, manga, and
yeah,
taking inspiration from things like One Punch Man. Now, there's a lot of, like, the Tick in there too, because I love the Tick.
yes,
And I
right,
think that there's actually a decent amount of similarities between the Tick and One Punch Man in a lot of ways, where you have, this society of superheroes, and they're not quite as, like, super as, like, Justice League and the Avengers and
no,
everything. But I think that there's a lot of similarities there. But I've always loved that sort of parody, because it always felt more like a love letter than like an like a who is it? Ennis, who really doesn't like superheroes at all, and
oh,
that's
Garth
reflected.
Ennis,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
reflected in everything that he writes. No shade against his ability to tell a story. It's just, like, he clearly doesn't like superheroes, and that
yeah,
comes through, obviously. But I think that's less like the case when you look at something like Tick, or a One Punch Man, or maybe even My Hero Academia. Which is weird, but still takes a lot of inspiration from Western superheroes and everything. So, with everything that I've written, I really don't want to rip anything off, but I also really want to, like, show my love for everything that inspired me in it. I really want to have, like, I want Ghost, when you're reading Ghost, I want him to feel familiar, but, like,
yeah,
different enough that you're like, oh, this guy looks cool. So, like, if you love Batman, or you love street vigilantes, superheroes, like, I want him to feel comfy to you. But I also want you to see his look, and, like, the faceless helmet, and the scarf and everything, and that's a little bit different. There's a little bit of a twist to it.
little original thrown in.
Yeah,
I think,
exactly. So,
yeah,
something that feels comfy, but, like, familiar, but, like, new, is really what I
yeah,
want to do with a lot of my work, because I love the stuff that I love for a reason, and I definitely want to pay tribute to it however I can. So,
yeah.
yeah, I definitely love to work that in whenever I get the chance.
That'd be cool, man.
Mhm.
If you could do that. Yeah, I mean, I like his look. He has a faceless helmet, a little bit of a cape there. Is that his scarf or is it what do you call it?
It's a scarf. It's like a um there is a, like, a long-term storytelling, right? But there's a whole reason why he wears it. It's not just for style, but it does happen to look cool. But
It
it looks
does.
a little common ridery.
Yeah, it
I've had a
does.
lot of people say that.
It's like a little banner thing.
Yeah.
This is
Gives them a little
looking
splash of
good.
color too.
Let me go ahead. Let's go ahead and play the trailer on this one.
Oh, absolutely.
Rewind. Get a little bam, little bam.
Mission control to Vic. Mission control to Vic. Vic, you ready, man?
Yeah.
Tell me you can trust me.
Don't forget our intel. Something about her is not normal.
You can trust me. You love me. You want to make me happy.
I know your hands are filthy. And I know about your tricks. The only thing I don't know is what you are.
You die for me.
But I'll figure that out.
Don't disappoint me.
Once I haul you out of here.
Who did you lose to make you this angry?
Not human. What are you?
I'm so much more.
Hey, yeah, man. This looks really cool.
Thank you. That was done. The trailer was made by Anime Sparkster, is a tremendous video editor. He's also a really great guy. So if you need any video editing done, if you ever need like your channels clipped or anything like that, if you hear me talking about him right now, he's a great video editor. Highly recommend him.
That's cool. Did they use like voice actors, or is this
Yeah.
AI? Oh,
Yeah,
really?
actually used voice actors for all three roles. Anime himself did the voice for the guy in the chair, whose name is Guru, and Vic / Ghost was voiced by Naxter.
Okay.
I don't know if I think he only goes by Naxter.
Right.
And then the lovely young woman who voiced Sasuke, I can't pronounce her name, and it has a lot of punctuation, but she was also very nice. They should be listed in the credits of the trailer, I think.
Oh, cool, man.
So yeah,
Okay.
they did a really good job. I would love to get them to do like the whole issue as a motion comic. I just
Oh, yeah.
things to do, right? Yeah. So, but I
That'd
would
be
love to do
great.
that. It would be so fun.
Bringing back motion comics back. They did that, I think, early 2000s.
Yeah. I remember I had one
Yeah.
for like, I think the Extremis arc. And
cool.
that was a cool motion comic for Iron Man.
Yeah, it's funny. Okay. Yeah, got that one. Let's see.
Thank you very much, Homer. Appreciate it. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, that's right. What's up, Chris? Let's see. That's why it's such a reach on American audience. That's true, man. What Japan manga bring to the table is the oppression of World War II and the bomb as they turn their victors in inspiration with an oppression feel. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the shadow top of scarf. Yeah, it is kind of like that.
It does, the color especially.
Red. Yeah, I want to make her happy. Cool trailer. Oh, yeah, there's Chris Fisk. What's happening? Hey, good to see you, Chris Fisk. This looks really cool. Yeah,
thank you.
I'm glad I backed it. Yeah,
I'm glad you did too.
If you haven't already, guys, check out Morningstar Chronicles on Fund My Comic.
We have a PDF available. If you're overseas, or if you're like, I kind of want to check it out, but I don't know if I really want to check it out that much, you can get it for $5, and that'll be going out at the close of the campaign, which is this Saturday.
Oh yeah. So let me go ahead and refresh a bit. Refresh. Here we go. Yep. 28 back to 527. Yeah, man. Still up. You got 4 days to go on this, and you're closing out, right?
That's right.
Wow.
I might do a stream. I'm more of a video, like I make videos more than I stream. But I might do a closeout stream on my channel and just hang out with some people. Just for fun. And I've had a couple people ask me to bring back Jared July for the closeout stream, so I might do that. I don't know. We'll see.
Jared July?
What? Yeah. So did you see the Coctagon from Michael Bancroft?
I did not.
Okay, so the Coctagon was Michael's idea to try to get eyes on creators who he said are not very entertaining.
Oh, okay, that's right. I've heard about that. Yeah.
So I got into the first show, and I think I can be entertaining. So I said I can definitely be entertaining, right? So what I did, Here's the thank you. So
Yeah.
here's my thought process was I got paired up against Shadowpunk.
Okay.
I was like, there's no way in the world. Yes, that was me. Thank you, Omer. I was like, there was no way in the world I'm gonna be able to survive against Shadowpunk unless I do something crazy.
Yeah.
So what I did was I cosplayed as Eric July, and I printed the word "business" and I taped it to my hat, and I got fake shoulder hair and I wore a tank top and everything.
Nice.
And I had this as my background, and so I did. There you go, business. There's my
Business.
background. Yeah. And so I did a
Nice.
whole bit where I was like promoting my comic as Jared July. And I lost the vote to the chat, but the judges pushed me through because they were so entertained.
Yeah.
So so I had a lot of fun with it. Now the problem is that like the chat was like really not digging it. Like half of them hated it and the other half thought it was funny. But like it was really just for fun, you know. So it wasn't like mean spirited or anything. And yes, you should check it out because it is serious business with a D.
Yeah.
So we went to the second round and I was like, well, I guess I'll be serious, you know. And so I got out of costume and I was just trying to answer the questions that because I remember one person was like, well, yeah, okay, fine, it's entertaining. I don't know anything about his comic book though. And I was like, I was trying to be entertaining. I'm trying. What do you want me to do? I don't.
I forgot to promote my book. Oh
Yeah,
no.
I guess I'll try to promote the book seriously now. So, but it was a lot of fun. I actually managed to get to the next round, and so it was just
Hey,
it was
Dave
just crazy.
Frank.
Hey, Dave, how's it going, man?
See you, man.
Always good to see Dave in the chat.
Oh yeah. It's cool.
So yeah, so that was the debut of Jared July. So I was thinking about bringing it back for the closeout stream just for fun. The worst part was like my beard looks obviously nothing like Eric's, so I won. I wore like this really awful looking black like fake beard, and like it kept like getting into my mouth and I'm like pulling it out the whole time trying to. Yeah, it was just the whole thing was just a beautiful catastrophe. I was going to clip it. I wanted to clip it and put it on my channel, but I was going to do like a joke where I show the tweet that he was going to put up, and then his account got suspended and I lost the tweet. So I need to find the tweet.
That's right.
To do. I was going to do like a whole
Bancroft got kicked
intro.
off. What the hell did Bancroft do to get
What?
off?
Seriously, Bancroft of all people, Michael Bancroft got kicked off. Come on, like how does that even happen?
He seems like a very polite guy. I mean,
yes, someone must have really had a bone to pick, and they dug deep to find the weirdest things they could to report to try and kick him off.
Stupid.
It was the dumbest thing in the world. So whatever. I thought maybe I'll try to find like a Katie did clip or something with like the tweet in it and like snip it out of that or something, and maybe I can still make it work. I don't know.
Oh, there's this Omer's motto. We will win.
Exactly.
I mean me.
Me. I will win. I will win.
I freaking love that one. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Bancroft. Yeah, Chris is right. Bancroft is still suspended. He's actually just been
what the hell?
Using his wife's account for now. Yeah, which
it's reinstated. Yeah.
I really don't understand. I don't know. I can't understand X because like I have my account which is at Jared Bricky, but then at Frost_Comics is the one that I try to use for. Dave is correct about that. If he can get suspended, everybody can for anything.
No kidding.
And so I had the Frost Comics account was one that I used for just like back Gamergate. Oddly enough, I mean, if you remember that whole,
I've heard about that.
Yeah, it was like the precursor to ComicsGate. I was really active in that, and then that account got suspended because, of course, it did because I was a bit of a provocateur. And so when Elon bought X, he was like, "Everyone can come back," and I was like, "Okay, what the heck?" I'm like, "Can I get my account back?" And it was like, "Sure." All right, cool. Let's rebrand. Now it's for comic books, and we'll get into it. But I wonder if there's like some sort of scarlet letter on my account where it still doesn't quite get as much reach as it could, even though it's unbanned. Like I don't know. I try not to think about it too much because it's like I don't want to get like I don't want to be like a paranoid schizophrenic about it. But like sometimes I just wonder like doesn't seem like very many people are seeing this, and I feel like that this time of day, with this many people as I see active, it seems like maybe I probably should have gotten more eyes on this than I did. But what are you
Yeah.
gonna do? But if Bancroft can get suspended, then who knows? You know, it's exactly like Dave said.
Oh man, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you figured since Elon bought Twitter, you think it'd be more free speech. So you get these people are going
Yeah.
inside operation, and then it's back to old Twitter again. It's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
It's very frustrating. No, that's 100%, Chris. That's the same. If I want to like actively antagonize people, then I always get engagement. If I want to
Yeah.
talk about something fun, I never do. Hey, Hojo, good seeing you, man.
Joe, what's up? I'm not allowed to pay for premium on X, and they literally told me they can't tell me what rules I broke. At least suspended accounts get a reason. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, bro,
Hojo.
I'm about to drop my premium because they're doubling the price of the premium membership, where it's going from $20 a month, which is already stupid, to $41. This is nuts.
They're gonna do it the same thing as freaking StreamYard, right? Just
Yeah.
overwhelming price with underwhelming results.
Yeah, man, no kidding. Is that ever the truth?
God.
Nuts.
It's like Frost said, though it's probably a group of trolls that wanted Bancroft's head and push so he could get banned, and it probably wasn't.
I think you're probably right. It's just so hard to imagine someone taking that much of an issue with Michael Bancroft.
Why? I mean,
yeah, why? Of anyone, I can think of 6 people right now on either side that would be easier to go after than Michael Bancroft.
It would. I mean, it doesn't seem to, rub anyone the wrong way.
Yeah,
maybe he said something to some person, they just took it wrong, and then just had a big hard on just to get him off.
Yes, Chris, $41 a month.
What the hell?
The only caveat, the only thing that changes slightly is they are introducing 3 different tiers. So you can pay less and have less features. You can pay less and have less reach, but you are paying less. So it's there. You can go down a tier to like there's even the basic now has like a $4 a month thing. So yeah, $41 a month is if I want to continue to actually have the premium that I started paying $8 a month for. No, thank you.
I'm not paying anything. Screw these guys. I just
post $41 a month. I would honestly be doing a disservice to my artist if I spent that money on X instead of paying him for pages.
Yeah, you pay. Here's $41, guy.
Yeah.
Here's
I'm just gonna light that money on fire instead of giving it to you to draw for me.
Right?
Yeah.
Save your money, folks. Don't go for the premiums. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Instead of instead of paying for Twitter, back my comic a couple of times.
$41 of Coke. Send it over. There's my $41 hooker along with that. Oh yeah. Oh baby, she's probably like a small dwarf chick or something for 41.
Right.
Half price, I guess, and she's like really hot or whatever, and then she snorts Coke with you for an extra $41.
Or maybe the Coke gets you a discount.
It could be.
Sure. I guess it depends on her vocation.
Coke,
right?
well, yeah, because
is she a traditional hooker or a Coke hooker?
Yeah,
yeah,
she's like a powder hooker, I guess. 41 months to require a condom. Yeah, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Even if I were allowed, I wouldn't pay weird. That's outrageous. I'll never pay for StreamYard either.
And I only know because I hate to compliment Google because Google is evil, but I only know because of Google, because Google, they had to notify me on behalf of X and say, we need your consent that the price of this is going to double over the next year. And I said, you do not have my consent. Thank you anyway. No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, God, Lord. I know, right, Chris? StreamYard's price hiking was insane. Okay, now, anyone in the chat, do you guys have premium StreamYards, or you just have the basic like I do, and it only kind of allows 6
I just have
people
basic.
in?
Yeah.
I only have the free. The free StreamYards is the best.
I can't believe how much they ask for it. Like, The video editing software I pay for is like $60 a year.
That's good.
And it's tremendously good software. It's got good support. It's got a lot
Yeah.
of premium stuff. So I'm shocked at how much, I guess because they just can. Like I can't see a justification from the actual software, but I guess they just can do it because they're so ubiquitous with streamers that they can just get away with it. That's my
Homer
only
says
guess.
for $20, I can get a happy ending in that local massage parlor. I know.
a better use of money than
It is, and $41 for your ex Twitter
exactly.
just to be
Yeah.
more noticeable to everyone. Now,
More,
I'll do it for
allegedly,
free.
allegedly. I don't see it,
Allegedly.
but allegedly.
Yeah. My messages get across at least without paying
Yeah.
for it. You know, that's the important thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Good
It's along to that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
But it's not worth $41.
It's not $41.
And I'll just pester people in public and just at them over and over again until they answer me.
Yeah,
so,
buy my book,
you know?
and I'll be annoying on the street. Buy my book. Here's the link.
Exactly. Yeah.
And show everyone the link on a billboard or something.
Yeah, exactly right.
Here it is in public. You get the PDF copy for $5. You got 10 backers on that.
Yep.
Then you get for extra $5, you get your book signed, right?
This was the most controversial thing. I understand why. I asked everybody what I should do for this. Some people said you should sign it for free. Some people said you should not sign it ever for free. Other people said you should do it for less, or you should do it for this. So I had so many answers across the board on what to do. So the person I finally listened to, and this was the reasoning, was Salty. Salty Savage, sounds too good. He said don't he said, do charge for it as like a tip, because if people want your signature, then, don't devalue your signature. Don't do it for less than $5 was his advice. He said that he admitted it too when he was selling the book. God bless him for me. He was like, please, someone sign up for the signature because I told him to do this. And if no one does it, I'm going to feel so stupid. So I was like, I appreciate it anyway. It's fine. So yeah, that was
cool, man. Oh, Salty. He's something else.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Chris Fisk says the only answers that count about what you should charge for signatures are the number of backers. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. This is very, very much a test run on my campaign. So all feedback is very welcome on both the product and on the campaign and everything. I am not a professional. I am not too proud to take advice and criticism. I welcome it.
Me too.
Every bit that you can provide, 100%. So
yeah,
campaign stuff, and I'm easy to get a hold of. So you can at least for now you can message me on X without having to worry about following or anything. But I love feedback. You can also just email me. It's Jared@frostcomics.com. So
go ahead and put the link in the chat if you want, or private chat, and we'll put it out there. That way you'll get people to bother you more.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Yeah, it says the only answers that count about what should be charged. Yeah, okay. You should never charge for signatures, especially if they supported you by buying your product. That's a good point, Omer. Yeah. Coming soon, Morningstar Chronicles, La Boo Boo. There it is. There's the link to get your book here.
Yes.
Private chat. Okay, yeah, let's see.
Yeah, it got blocked because it's technically a link, so it got blocked from the regular chat.
Oh, wow. Okay, let me go copy.
Yeah, you can email me anytime with any feedback or anything.
Oh, cool. Let's see. No, I want this one. Okay, here we go. Comments.
I was thinking that it seems honestly, like my gut reaction was like, that if anyone wanted my signature, it would be a miracle. So I was like thinking that I probably shouldn't charge, but I don't know. Yeah,
this is
it's flattering that anyone just wants to buy my book. Honestly,
yeah. Sam De La Rosa, who inked Venom like in the '90s, he only charges $5 for a signature. Which is cool.
Then I'm like, I should probably drop mine down to 50 cents, then, right?
I made $1.
Yeah. Well, then again, there is inflation. Maybe that was
is.
like maybe that was
you hurt your hand like signing so many times. Like $1 a book.
Yeah, at that
I,
point, you
I
know,
have to exercise my
if you're a
signing hand.
somebody, yeah, you gotta do something then. Yeah,
Got to sign that book.
yeah,
It's insurance,
yeah, exactly.
Same things. Should
There you go.
start charging for a cigarette. Yeah, eventually, if I become famous, or I'm somewhat midway. I don't know if I'm really that famous on YouTube or not. People seem to know who I am, which is cool. Which they know me by Apex more than my real name.
Yeah, I kind of wonder. I guess probably people would know me more across comics, but
Yeah.
yeah,
So yo Frost or
yeah,
yo
exactly.
Jared
Yeah.
or yeah.
But everyone's been calling me, like, Frost has been like, it's a nickname I actually have, IRL. So
Okay.
it's very normal to have people address me as Frost too. So it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, why change if it's going well?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'll sign my real name and I put Apex Comics on the side.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
Nice.
like
Yeah.
that's how I normally do it now. I used to sign Yo Brett Cantrell, and then it's like, who's that guy now? And then they just know me as Apex, and I just put Apex on the side. That's
Yeah.
how
That's good though that you have it on,
yeah,
have both there. That's good.
yeah, I have to have that. Yeah, it's not on my birth certificate. Chris goes, I have 2 gippy hands, so if people want me to vandalize their book covers with my scribbles, so be it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm actually, I like my signature for the most part, but the thing is, it's the only thing I can still write in cursive at all, and
Yeah,
I can't really do anything else anymore. I try
charging
every once in a while. I try.
retirement age. I know, right? Yeah, retirement, definitely. Yeah, man. Oh wow,
Oh man.
this is cool. I want to I kind of want to share some with you guys. There's some old vintage ComicsGate footage. I saved plenty of YouTube videos in the past. I went back on 'em today. I didn't realize I have ones that are like 6 years old.
Wow.
So I'm gonna play a little bit of this is vintage ComicsGate. So I'm gonna go ahead and share it. It's an old Cecil Says, by the way.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how long have you been in ComicsGate? You like a few years?
So I don't know how to answer that. I
Yeah.
guess for a couple years now.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. I have a hard time even saying that I am, because I feel like I'm still so small and I've really done nothing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, because I, like, who am I? Like, and I know I'm asking for a signature. It's funny to say that, but I don't know. Because, like, when I hear of, like,
That's the same hand you
ComicsGate,
used
I
to love
think
the
of
most.
Malin and Davis and EVS and
Yeah.
Cecil and even then the smaller creators, like I think of you, and like Salty is new
Yeah.
too, but like people have actually done stuff, and so are you ComicsGate? I'm like, yes, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Consumer movement. That's what
yeah,
that's what it really is. It's a consumer movement.
yeah,
It's not just. It's funny how people said F ComicsGate. You're pretty much saying F to the consumer, which is bad.
yeah. Well,
You
the
don't
funny
want
thing
to do
is,
that.
like, I had some people who said to me, well,
Yeah.
you should never say you're ComicsGate, because then if you do, no one will ever want to work with you. Like, who's gonna want to work with me? What are you
It's,
talking about? Like,
it's
what am I gonna
like
get?
when
Michael Bendis to write for me, or
oh
what do you
no,
think
Malcolm
I'm gonna
Bendis
do
coming
here?
here to ruin my
Yeah,
company.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Is this some kind of ComicsGate a shadow syndicate?
yeah.
Should we be involved or not, guys? Oh my god.
I don't want the people who don't want to work with me to work with me.
Yeah, right. Because this peripheral nerve damage is the ultimate stranger's handshake. Oh
Mm.
yeah. All right. No kidding. Uh and yeah, I'm going to share. Okay, this is an old vintage. See, this is Cash Grab is back on live with Nurkish. Hold on. I played it. I'm playing it. Am I playing it? I'm playing it. Oh God, is it playing? It's not even playing. Okay. Uh, okay. It's not.
Weird.
I'm
The
not.
trailer played. That's strange.
That's weird. I don't. It's nothing playing. Oh well, I was gonna take it off. Oh, I'm not seeing anything being played on it. Oh, whatever. I thought I had something good going on. I didn't really preview it before I played. That's what I should have done.
Maybe I mean maybe it'll still work. So you just have to figure
Maybe
out
it'll work.
how to
I'll
play it
figure it
on
out.
here. Maybe you can
Yeah,
download it and then play it something like that, like or upload the video
yeah. It's money laundering
if you're allowed
movement.
to do
Haven't
that.
you heard? Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, right on.
Maybe I should know. I should know what's happened 6 years ago with Nurkish. Yeah, Cecil and Nurkish were going to get out cash grab, but Nurkish somehow backstabbed Cecil. I don't know how the story went, but
Hmm.
Cecil did it by himself, and I'm sure it's much better now with just Cecil doing it. So yeah, Cash Grab 2 is on Fun My Comics. So yeah, get one with the Dan Lawless cover. And also, especially Dan Lawless, we're talking Dan Lawless, Fembat Volume 1. I might as well just shill my campaign while we're at it here.
Yes,
Ladies and
absolutely.
gentlemen, yes, Fembat Volume 1. It is now, yep, I'm up to $2,040. Thank you very much, everybody who
Woo,
backed it.
nice.
I need another 160, so get to 2,200, so everyone can get the Dan Lawless trading card.
Hell yeah, man.
There's the beautiful Fembat cover, Dan Lawless, Death Lives, Fembat Volume 1. But at 12 backers on that, $40, you get the Fembat Dan Lawless book with a Dan Lawless t-shirt.
Nice.
Fembat for $40. I'm not having any backers yet. I'm thinking about taking this down next week. Maybe I can get backers or not. I have my own wraparound design of the cover and my own Fembat design
Very nice.
for
Yeah.
40. And also the Omer Glitch Fembat Seducer cover. I may replace his black and white with a color art. You know, it depends if Omer's finished with it or not. And the sketch cover, you can actually, it's uncoated paper. You can actually draw on that.
Oh,
cover.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get each of the shirts are $30 each, and the comic is 25. Why not go with the pack with the comic and the book? Save some money for $40. I'm like,
Exactly.
yeah, why not? And you can also get the Fembat Ultra tier. You get with every shirt that I sell, I'm throwing in a free sketch card. By the way,
that's cool.
Which is good. You get all 3 shirts for $90. You get 3 sketch cards, 3 different sketch cards if you get the $90 one, the pack there. This is the Fembat Ultra Tiers, $190. You get all 3 shirt designs, all 4 Fembat books, which includes the Dan Lawless cover, the wraparound cover by me, the Moonlight variant cover, which is only available on this tier, and the sketch cover. And you also get a free 11x17 fold-out poster. You get 2 color prints, a 5x7 original sketch, and a bonus Ashcan and Enforcer Ink versus Devastator mini comic, all for $190. It's like a $250 value. Went down to $190, so I can get a backer or 2 on that. This is the
tier. Oh, wow.
The full, yeah. If you want superhero books, this is the one to get. It's an Ashcan size. It's a mini comic, 24-page mini comic, all full color. This is a color cover. I finally sent in to Omer, and he produced the logos and everything. That looks like a Marvel Treasure Edition book, but he did such a great job on it, man.
That looks awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I just drew it in and I colored it by markers, and I sent it to Omer. I didn't get a scanner, so that way Omer can actually work with it much easier than just shooting a picture and then sending it, you know. But he did a great job on this one, man. It's really good. 5 backers on this book. Hey, this is cool. And get the Fembat digital tier if you don't want to pay shipping. I'm going to add some bonus extras on this digital tier. This is only $10. Get the full 56 pulse pounding black and white pages, and you get some extras along with it, digital tier. For $25, you get the wraparound cover, which I did there. I got 16 backers. For $50, you get the Fembat Dan Lawless and a wraparound cover.
Oh, nice.
Like there. And $20 for the sketch, the blank cover. You can actually sketch on it, draw on it. And yep, get $30 for the wraparound cover and the Enforcer Ink for Devastator. Save a couple of dollars. For $100, you get original art plus a
Ooh,
complimentary
cool.
copy of the wraparound cover of FemBat Volume 1 for $100. I got 50 pages of original page art. I drew 56 of them. I want to keep 6 of them myself, I guess. But I say I'll round it off to 50. What the hell?
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying this fan art here,
Yeah.
Jared, which is cool. You get Marcus Kelliger right here. You get Tank Ferret. This is a nice Dracula moon cover there. You
Yeah.
get John Epple, the competitor. That was Omar's competitor, John Epple. Nice job, John. Great job. Akapad, Peter DeLuca. Nice energy. Reminds me of Silvestri and Rob Liefeld thrown in. Looks really cool. And of course, you get the Elmer Glitch one. This is cool. And also the Dawn, the nice, of just a bloodthirsty Fembat. That looks really cool. So
Yeah.
everyone gets the giant bookmark, the Fembat bookmark who's backed it, and then we're trying to get to 2,200 for the free Fembat trading card.
How
by
long
Dan
is your
Wallace.
campaign going?
It's going on. I'm going to cut it off around December 7th or December 10th somewhere, and I'm thinking about. I'm trying to get it all done at least by the end of the year, or maybe early next year. It depends if I run into some difficulties like printing and whatever. I like to give myself more time.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. I'm doing some. I need to do a recent update on that, and then make sure everyone gets their books on time. If it's going to be late, I'll let them know it's going to be pushed back a little bit. So it's hard to determine if you have something. Mine was a little more complex than yours.
Yeah.
Doing all this stuff. But if we reach 2,200, I'll be thrilled because
I bet you can by December. Yeah,
I think so. I just got to push it more. I need to be on more shows.
Oh man, I know, but finding the time, right?
That's finding time to do that. Exactly. I can do that. I need to make more time to do that. So yeah,
just make time. That's all. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, let's play the trailer.
Yeah,
it's cool. Woo! Yeah.
Woo!
All right. This is cool.
I'm back.
All right. You're back.
There,
You're back.
You're back.
We're back. You're back. Back in black. Okay. Yeah. Chris Fisk wanted me to refresh the page. I'll refresh the Fembat page and refresh your Morningstar page to see if there's any backers. Refresh. Okay. No change on that. No, I didn't see.
I think he was talking about the YouTube video.
Oh, the YouTube video. You're right. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's right. Refresh the page of all these images then. Yeah. So yeah, if you would, everybody, share this video out through
please.
The platforms: YouTube, X, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Patty Whack, give a dog a bone.
Exactly.
So yeah, excellent. Morningstar Chronicles, 4 more days to back it.
That's right.
Very cool. Let's see how let's check on these some other campaigns here. I'm curious on the John Malin one. I'm curious on everyone's talking about this thing. It's Black Riding Hood. Little Black Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. Don't let the big wolf pimp slap you around. No. Black Riding Hood. Okay, check out Black Riding Hood. Let's see how many thousands and thousands of dollars that's been making so far with Black Riding Hood. 24-hour closeout. The 24 hours is over for that cover. Yeah. Oh, that's just plain. I ain't it. I want the campaign. Okay. I gotta look it up.
Hang on, I got you.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's in the private chat. Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, you're fast. You're faster than I am. Let's see. I don't type that fast. I need to start typing fast. Yeah, that's what I need to
I
do.
type fast but weird. Like my typing isn't like formally correct, but it
Oh
gets the
yeah.
job done. So
I see some drunk people in the chat and they're tapping. And all their characters are so weird and fucked up. I'm trying to read this one like, oh yeah, this guy's seriously drunk. Drinking and typing at the same time. Isn't it almost as bad as drinking and driving? Not really,
almost.
but you're not in a car. You're
Less. It's less dangerous, but it can be more embarrassing.
It can be.
Yeah.
Okay. It's doing the circle thing.
All right.
It's
Cool.
doing the circle thing. It's like trying to think. It's trying to put it on the page. Anyway, here's the link to. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. Why did I click that link by accident? I don't mean to do that. Here's the link here. Oh, let's see. Oh no, wait. Let me get back to the comments. Okay, private chat. Okay, let me go ahead. Oh yeah, I need to actually highlight it before I click on it. Yes, I should do that. Where is the? Yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just not be such a boomer. Here you go. Paste. Here it is. It's Black Riding Hood. Black Riding Hood on Indiegogo. I keep saying fund my comic, but you put on the business hat. Yeah, you have your
I'll have to reprint my business banner.
I'll have a reprint. Exactly.
Yeah.
So here's the link there. So let me check it out, see if it's. Oh, here it is. Here's the page.
Does it load?
It's
playing nice now.
It says rate limit exceeded. Oh shit. Okay, let me try this again.
Let me try. No,
It has a limit. Oh no. It's got a limit. It's got a limit. Are you putting another link in? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I dropped it. If you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Riding Hood.
So yeah, $76,428
Woo.
on 729 backers.
That's like 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
Gee,
So that's a percentage.
It is. I wish I were famous and then have my book has 77 grand in 2 days. Wow. People really want this story more than they want Godlike, which is wild. I bought 2 Godlike copies. I got the one with the main cover and the Dale Keown.
Mm-hmm.
I sold the main cover, made a little money, and I kept the Dale Keown cover, which says Pitt versus Godlike, which I had to keep that one. Little Black Riding Hood. It sure is looking good. 77K. Ain't no slapping about. Oh!
What's got the most? 35 on cover your experience box. Nice. And then 22 going for the duplicate. I think probably a lot of the backers got the first 24-hour special, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big selling point.
Yeah.
Have a 24-hour cover. Is it the mailing cover or is it this cover? Which one's the 24-hour one?
I don't know. It may not be visible anymore. I don't see it here.
No, that's right, because it's not available.
Yeah. So I can't see that
get
one.
24 hours. Well, I'm taking it down. I'm taking it down. And John Malin means business, so he took it down.
Exactly.
So this is
no backsies.
Cool, yeah. Who did this one? This is that looks like I don't know. Ethan's cover's not on
This
there yet.
one's Malin Ritter, cover A.
Oh, okay. And then Kyle
And then
Ritter.
this one is Davis and Ritter.
It's who?
Shane Davis and Ritter. Kyle
Oh,
Ritter.
Shane Davis. Yeah, Shane. Shaved anus. Yeah.
And then this one is by EVS.
Yeah. He doesn't have it.
Oh, here's the 24-hour cover. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah.
I like that one. But it's no longer available, I guess.
Right.
See, like, is Black Riding Hood on a pole or something? Is that like
I think the pole, strictly speaking, it looks like the pole might be in the background behind her.
Oh, it's in the background. It's not
Yeah.
impinging her,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen.
Right.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I agree, it is.
It's my favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah, it is. It's one of my favorites too. What else is a Christmas? They mentioned it in the chat. I think I don't know which channel it was. It's a sequel to a movie. It's
Well, Die Hard 2 is also a Christmas movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was at Christmas time.
Yeah.
There's another movie that was considered a Christmas movie as a sequel to. It wasn't Die Hard. Is another movie. I can't remember. But anyway, someone said it in the chat. I was like, I kind of agree with that. Gremlins is
There
a
you go,
Christmas movie
Gremlins,
too.
yeah.
You're right, Chris is right. Yeah, so you got your whole collection of Christmas movies like Die Hard and like Home Alone and Gremlins and others. I forget which, but there's a lot of them. There's
Yeah.
plenty of them. So yeah, man. So yeah, back Morningstar Chronicles. Get 4 more days to actually make a little money here and there. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me on. Had a great time.
Frost Comics or Jared, however you want to be called.
But find me on X/Twitter or on
Yeah.
YouTube at Frost_Comics. But my name is indeed Jared Bricky, the writer of Morningstar Chronicles, number 1.
Omer says, I hear Black Riding Hood has a bunch of. Yeah.
You don't, yeah, naggers are really
Naggers.
annoying. You hate it when you got
They
naggers
nag
around.
on you. That's true.
Yeah. I hate being nagged.
I know. Who does?
I'm really glad my wife is not a nagger. I'm happy to
Thank
say.
goodness. That's
Yeah.
good. That's terrible foreplay, by the way. Nagging.
Mhm.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Yes, there's the link. More stuff. Thanks, Chris Fisk, for putting that in the.
Thank you very much, Chris.
chat.
Appreciate it.
That's cool. Go get it today or tomorrow before the 4 days are up.
Yes.
And yes, back your favorite books. Thank you, ComicsGate. Back Fembat. Back Black Riding Hood. Back and black and back.
Back. Yes.
back CG. Back some really cool indie
Back.
Fembat.
Black.
Black Fembat.
Black Riding Hood.
Black Riding Hood. Back
Yeah.
Fembat Riding Hood.
Yeah. It's all an
Fembat and
amalgamation of
Black
comics
Riding Hood
characters
team
at this
up.
point. Yeah.
Take that, John Malin.
Yeah.
Yes. Why not?
The
That would be
crossover we
cool.
never even knew we needed.
The crossover you don't need. Oh, you might need. I had an ex-wife, she nagged the shit out of me. Oh, I know. Back at like the obese woman and twerking. That's a lot of back. Absolutely. Black
Oh, boy.
everything. Yes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to actually end this with, let's see, we're going to end it with a trailer, with a Morningstar trailer. We're going to do this. Cool. And yes, so everyone, thank you.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. Thanks, ComicsGate. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on the other side. And I think I'll be on Mike Stand on October 5th. Where are you going to be next, Jared?
Right now, I don't have anything else scheduled this week until the closeout stream on the 4th. I'll be sharing the link on X. So again,
cool.
At Frost_Comics, follow me there. I'll have some links out, and I'd love to see you guys there.
What day are you going to be live streaming it?
That's going to be on Saturday. So that'll be Saturday the 4th coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Rex Hex and Apex. We have our show. We're gonna have Ink Spots and Jason Bascom at 11 a.m. on my channel. So what time is yours in the afternoon, or what time?
I'll probably do a late night stream because I think I set it to close out at midnight. So I might do a stream up until midnight.
Oh, cool. So yeah,
Thanks, Chris.
the alert out. Yeah, Rex Hex and Apex, and of course your Frost Comics stream. You're under Frost Comics, right?
Yes.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. Go ahead and share that with the public. Make sure we get plenty of people in your chat and
Yeah, nag
also in the
everybody.
audience.
Even though we're
Nag 'em.
anti-nagger here, I'm going to nag
Yeah.
everybody to jump
Yeah.
on and share that and join in the fun. So
Yeah. Remember, girls, nagging is terrible foreplay. So
Terrible.
don't nag. There you go.
Don't be a nagger. Absolutely.
Don't be a nagger.
Yeah, never.
And here we go. Let's go play this marvelous trailer, shall we? Yeah.
Mission control to Vic. Mission control to Vic. Vic, you ready, man?
Yeah.
Tell me you can trust me.
Don't forget our intel. Something about her is not normal.
You can trust me. You love me. You want to make me happy.
I know your hands are filthy. And I know about your tricks. The only thing I don't know is what you are.
You die for me.
But I'll figure that out
Don't disappoint me.
once I haul you out of here.
Who did you lose to make you this angry?
Not human. What are you?
I'm so much more.